Hey, fellas. Yeah. Uh, Here's my workout. You could have the after midnight would have been fine, and I would have been more than happy to just let the thing play, and you hear the music that's coming over the PAs and the banging of the weights. But it's not YouTube. I got 5 copyrights on this vid, so I got to talk over the music. So these idiots are so worried about them. And the funny thing is, a lot of a lot of you younger guys, you never heard this music, so I think they're cutting their nose to spite their face. But anyhow, yeah, I'm doing my squats here. I'm trying to get as low as I can. I'm really not. I'm just weak. I'm more weak than anything right now, and from all the cold, my hernia is killing me. But I'm going down to my forearm hits the safety bar. I mean, I'm pretty close to depth, but I'd rather bang that bar on the safety bar. But to do that, there ain't no way with my arm. My shoulder's so sore. So I want to have to. I'll use straps just to make sure I get down there. Now, where it is, it's pretty close. It's pretty close to the crease in the hip and the knee. But, you get some of these judges, they're really critical. They don't care whether you're 70 or 17. So, you know what I mean? So unless I was thinking of putting if I put 245s on the ground and stepped on them, then I could do it. Then when my forearms hit, I'd be deep parallel, deep depth. But getting on it and off it with heavy weight, am I asking myself for trouble? You know what I mean? I might experiment. So here I am. I'm doing the big 205, but that's all right. I got about 8 weeks left, basically. So at 6 weeks, if I keep adding another 20 pounds, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna happen. So I had 20 next week. Not next week, next lift. I was supposed to go tonight, but I'm sore as hell from doing this that you're seeing. I have to do deadlift next. So hopefully I'll have some good PRs with the meet. But the thing is, you don't want to screw up and fail on your last, get a red light on your last lifts, because that affects your total. And I want to get near 8 plus 100 at least. Oh, hey, I'm working on this now. And I warmed up with just a bar. I always warm up just a bar in everything I do. And I just worked the form. But here I am, I'm doing 135. I'm trying to find the pocket. I'm finding the pocket right there, right where the sternum starts. And I'm trying to get it perfect and trying to keep the pain down, which I'm not getting. I've been stretching a lot with rubber bands. I should do one on the rubber bands I'm using to help the shoulder pain. No Ben Gay or nothing. Still pretty tired and weak, but you know me, I'm a bencher. I love doing bench. I mean, on my deathbed, I say, put the bench up. But anyhow, all right, so then I went to 185, whoop-de-doo, right? What the heck's that? Do it for 3. And just working, basically getting my form down. I want to practice doing that little arch where your butt's off the bench to unrack it. And then your butt comes back down on the bench when you do it. You're allowed to do that, especially if you're unracking heavy weights. If you're doing the 275, I felt a little slide. But if you're doing you're doing 3 wheels, you better dig those shoulder blades in. And the best way I know is to arch off the butt, dig it in, unrack it, put the butt back down, and drop your shoulder blades, get it lined up and do it. See, I'm going down here. I did it again. I'm really just working trying to get the perfect line, because a lot of times I screw up. I don't get it in the pocket. I'm a little high or a little low, and it screws up the lift. Which doesn't matter if you're just working out at home or the gym. You just try it again the next set. But if you are doing competition, you don't get no next set. You understand? That's what it's all about. It's different, I love working out at home, but I'm telling you, the competition is a whole different ball of wax, It's a whole different thing. You can do all the super shots you can do, trick shots you do in billiards, but when you're playing against someone, and every shot means something, you can't just set up your little trick shot again until you get it. You got to perform right then and there. It's the same thing when you do the competition. So it's all these little things I'm working on. Where the bar's dropping, the pocket, like I said it. Is it, hey, I got a bar. This is 275. The guy was always, hey, help me out. He was gracious enough to help me out. You thought he couldn't do it? I did, man. Couldn't lift. I bet you could in about 280, 285. That's all right. We're going to work it up. We're going to work up. And there it is, fellas.